Alright, we got Wanda out here and cleaning the bottom of the pool. You can watch that a little bit as I do quick maintenance on this. I'm going to be checking the water with my advanced copper kit, and we'll be adding the advanced blue. I always add some of this, and this is done every 2 weeks, and 2 ounces per 10,000 gallons. Turn it around this way. For my pool, I'm going to add 3. Just like that. Another thing I like to add, which is not part of their products but will help keep it clear, is just some clarifier, and I'm just going to add just a couple ounces. It's been working hard cleaning the pool out here. This will be a short live. Go ahead and get this water canister filled up so we can test how much copper is. So we're just going to go ahead and start with A. Do 5 drops of that. One, two, three, four, 5. Whoops, I actually threw 6 in, but it missed it, so we're good. And then we're just going to go ahead and put the cap on. Do 1 invert. Testing for copper, if you use the advanced blue or pristine blue, this is the steps you want to do every 2 weeks. And I like to do it live on here. And then for people that didn't see the last one, they can kind of see it a little bit on this one. We're going to do B. This time we're going to do 5 drops. Also got one to the well out there running, you can see in the back of the pool for entertainment. It's starting to move around there, look at that. Invert that and I just wait 3 minutes. I'm just going to put this up. I can look at the stream, see we're right at 3 minutes now, so at 6 minutes I'll be able to check. I've already added some of this. You add 2 ounces for every 10,000 gallons of water. I added 3 to this pool. Do that every 2 weeks. And then we've got a chart we'll be looking at to determine how much of this to add today. But while we wait on that 3 minutes, we'll rinse the little measuring device up out a little bit here and just show you what Wanda the Well's been up to. See where it's been? Hasn't quite got over there yet. Just out here vacuuming the pool pretty good. And we're also looking at, if I can find my temperature. And we have a lot of this. The skimmer will get that, I don't have that going, but cottonwood trees are bad. But we're setting, look at there, definitely swimming temperatures now, above 80 degrees, 82 degrees. It's hot today. I don't know exactly how hot, probably in the 90s. You just go ahead and let that thing do its job on the bottom. Also, I like to add this. This is not the pristine, but any pool clarifier I've found will work pretty well. I'll be adding a couple of bags of shock as well. I probably won't add that on the video. I'll add that a little later after the sun goes down. Hello, what are you doing? Well, we're out here maintaining the pool today using pristine blue or advanced blue. Appreciate you jumping in. Keeps the water quite clear, other than having to vacuum quite frequently. You need to really kind of get in here and scrub it as well. Kind of scrub it down, mix it up, vacuum it good. We're at 45 seconds away, and we're going to be checking this that we went ahead and checked. We'll see where it stands. And we're just going to use this chart right here, and we will go ahead and take the cap off. We're right there now in 3 minutes. And if you look down in here, you're going to see it's got a blue tint. And I've got to determine, and I'm going to do this real quick and look in so I can determine. And today it looks like it's right around 0.3. I'm going to call it that one right there. Kind of hard to tell, but that's what we're going with. So what you've got is a simple chart that you go by based on how much water is in your pool. And you can Google it, pristine chart. It'll be the same for this advanced blue as well. So if we're going with about 0.3, we're going to go, it don't have mine on here, we're going one higher. So 20 ounces is what we need to put in here. Well, let me get the measuring cup. Put 8 in. There's 16. We're going to call that good, 20 right there. Let's go ahead and put that in. And now, I'll add a couple bags of shock to this as the sun goes down. Just let that pump run. It's going to require nothing to be done for a couple of weeks. I'm going to let this vacuum run here for just a little bit. And after you add this in about 15 minutes, you'll be able to get in 15 to 30 minutes after adding these pristine blues. So you don't have to wait too long. If you're going to get in it, I wouldn't shock it till later. Let it just kind of go overnight after everybody's out. So we will be getting in here after a while. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hi, Kristen, for coming in. How you doing? Just got done maintaining the pool. I appreciate it, Melvin. I'm in Oklahoma. It's hot. We haven't been able to do this too much because we've had so much rain, and it's just now finally starting to feel like June out here. So I'll come back on next weekend at some point as well. We'll get out here and show you the update of the pool. Won't be maintenance in it. 15 to 30 minutes after we've had that pristine blue. So just let that pump run, and it's pretty safe to get in. That's why we're going to hold off on the shock. And I only do this about once every couple of weeks. Once every 2 weeks, right on the dot. Just try to remember 2 weeks from this Saturday. We'll test the water again, see how much we need to add. You do not need to add any chlorine tablets with this method. I absolutely add none. The only chlorine we add is shock every 2 weeks. Now, when it gets a little bit hotter and it's kind of getting there and the water, the temperature goes up a little bit, that shock I might upgrade to once a week. Just in between cycles, but you still won't add the other stuff but once every other week. And that's pretty much it. Got just a couple more minutes. If anyone has any other questions, anything you'd like to see on a future video, I'll start putting out some regular videos soon. Since pool season's here, I haven't been doing that, just been doing some live, but we'll get some content out there for you. So be sure and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. They call this Wanda out of the box. I need to come up with a better name, so if y'all have one. You can definitely see where it's been. And as I've always said, we start maintaining this pool a month or two before we even swim. Start doing these steps, and then you will continue doing it a month or two after you no longer swim. That's the secret to making sure you don't get any algae during the off season, because while it's still too cold to swim in, it's not too cold for algae to grow. So that's how we take the cover off and have a fairly clean pool year after year. All right, we have 17 of you in there. If y'all haven't, we don't have 17 likes. Just go ahead and smash that button before I sign off. Get it up there a couple if we can. Thanks everybody for jumping in. My name's John right here in Oklahoma. And let us know what state you're in too. Always interesting to see. All right, everybody, have a great evening, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye now.